Welcome to the Daily Brew. It is 7:19 this morning, and if you didn't know, it was Tiffany's birthday here.
It was?
On the 22nd.
It was. I was gone.
And she got a surprise. Tell us, start there.
Okay, so my husband, he said that we were going on a trip to pack for the cold. For some reason, I was determined that we were going to Toronto. And so I packed for the cold, get to the airport, and he told, I don't know why
they're all sideways.
We just wanted to make sure you're awake this morning. And we get to the gate, and he hands me an envelope, and it basically says, I'm not going with you. You'll figure out more when you get there. You're going to New York City. And so when I landed in New York City, my best friends from college were there at the airport, Taylor and McCall, and they all pulled off the ultimate surprise. And this was also our 10-year friendship anniversary.
Oh, nice.
Because we met our freshman year of college when we were 18. And so it was really fun to get to celebrate.
The snow hits and you get stuck there.
Yeah, so I was stuck there. The blizzard hit while we were there. Fern wanted to join in on the girls' trip. And so we let her because we got a bonus day. And it was crazy trekking around New York City. We weren't going to let it stop us. The snow came down so fast. It was like when we left our room that morning at like 10 or 11, there was just a little dusting of snow on the ground. And by the time it was like 3 p.m., it was like 10 to 12 inches. It was wild. I mean, at one point, like sleet was hitting us in the face, but we still went to Central Park, saw people sledding and hanging out in the snow. Cars were getting stuck. People were like pushing them. It was wild. And our joke was if we kept getting stuck, apparently you could show up and they'd pay you $20 an hour to shovel snow around New York City. So our joke was the longer we get stuck, we're going to have to get a shovel and we're going to have to
start
go out
making
there
some money
to pay for the trip.
Well, so how was it getting back to Arkansas?
A nightmare. So got to the airport yesterday morning at 7:30. And the minute we were like 10 minutes in the Uber, and one was going to Little Rock, I was going to Northwest Arkansas, one was going to Dallas, and we all got alerts, flight delayed. So we get there. My friend going to Dallas, her flight is canceled while she's checking in for the flight. So they moved her on another flight. She ended up sitting on the tarmac for 3 hours for them to get there. They're about to pull into Dallas. They go over the intercom, say, Dallas isn't taking any more flights. You're going to Austin tonight. Just text her this morning. Flights canceled to Dallas this morning. So she's stuck in Austin.
Oh, no.
Other friend, she just had a delay and she made it back to Little Rock. I did not leave LaGuardia Airport till 9 p.m. last night.
Oh, no.
I got home at 1 a.m.
And here you are.
And here I am.
Oh, my goodness.
I went to bed at 1:30, took a 2-hour nap, and came to work.
Okay, but Danny, we can't feel too sorry for her because she did get snowed in New York. What a better place, right?
It was a blast. They did tell us everything was going to stay open, and it did not. Like, everything shut down, except the little I Love New York gift shops. That's like the only thing that was open. But we had a good time. It was a blast. And the airport, it was fun until we were split up.
Yeah.
Like, when we were all together till like 2, it was good.
Yeah.
But then when we split up and it was like, okay, I might be sleeping at LaGuardia tonight. That wasn't fun, but I made it.
Definitely not. Well, happy birthday. We're glad.
Thanks, guys. I have to give a shout out to my friends I made on the plane last night. They were coming to Bentonville from New York, so they were a little nervous about the roads, but showed them I drive.
They're looking good today.
Yeah, and I told them they should be good. So, but shout out to my friends. It was fun hanging out with them on the plane.
I'm glad you had a great time.
Yes,
All right, let's talk about this. Danny, I know you love the cold. If you ever think about a career change.
I don't know if I'd want to live in Antarctica just to be away from family and friends, but
They're taking job applications?
they are. And I tell you what, especially during the summer, I think would probably be like seasonal because right now for us it's winter, but the Southern Hemisphere is summer. So it wouldn't be too bad down there. They do take some trips down there to northern Antarctica, and it's not bad if you can bear a little bit of the cold. But yeah, I don't know, year-round, that's another story.
Yeah. Well, from food, housing, cold weather gear, all included, you can work alongside scientists there to study climate change, ice melt, and the continent's unique wildlife. It sounds fun to me.
Okay, Joe, Danny, y'all have fun. I'll go study in Florida.
Sure you don't want to go back to New York?
Yeah, I'll go there too. Just not Antarctica. Too cold.
A beautiful day today. Stay with us. More coming up.